coming out this weekend. I know it's been a busy weekend for many of you. A weekend that was probably pretty light on sleep for quite a few of you. But we have reached the end. Everyone has submitted their problems. They've been judged, and we're really excited to show the results to you all. So to get started, I'm going to pass it over to Alman, who's going to talk a little bit about some quick housekeeping items before we get into our winners.
Yeah, sounds good. So, final housekeeping items essentially is that it's all included in our CAD participant package. Swag, we'll be emailing all our participants who requested physical swag items to be picked up shortly. Will confirm all the details in the email. And so be sure to take a look out for that. As well, for the digital swag, we'll be sending out the participation certificates as well as any other certificates by the end of this week. So be sure to also take a look at that in your email. In terms of prizes, so prizes, we'll get all of those details sorted out too. So again, please check your emails and keep an eye out for that because we'll be asking you guys to fill out a Google form for pickup as well as any other relevant details. The event feedback form is all included in our participant package, so be sure to check that out and please fill it out because we all appreciate the feedback that you guys give us and to make our event a lot better. As well, resume submissions, so it's included in the same participant information form that most of you have already filled out, but just in case you haven't filled out, all of it is also included in the CAD participant package. So take a peek at that. And if you want your resumes to be reviewed by our sponsors, just submit that there. It's also optional, but it's highly encouraged. So next up, we're gonna go right into our winners. So first off, our social media giveaway was to share a story on Instagram or any other platforms, and so we had a draw, and most of it is in our story right now on Instagram as well. But congratulations to @JacobTree for winning our social media giveaway. You'll receive a $25 gift card or a cash prize of your choice, but we'll be also sending out emails in that respect after the closing ceremonies. Next up, we had our mini challenges, which I will pass over to Jeff.
So the first mini challenge that we had was to create a light fixture, something different, something that you could really see in a home. And we really liked Devang's design. We thought that, we could actually see this, in an IKEA store, something we'd actually buy and put in our own houses. So we really thought this was a cool design. This was a snake light. So the four arms on this can articulate in all sorts of ways. And he had it in renders for both inside as well as outside. And it was really, really cool to see. So we were really impressed with that submission. And then for the coffee cup design, we had another render. This is by Jiaming. And this was a really sort of interesting espresso cup where you could change out the base with different types of wood. And it was just, we thought it was so kitschy and something that you could definitely buy at like on Etsy or at some type of high-end coffee store, and we really, really liked that design. We thought it was super, super interesting. So congratulations to you both on winning your mini challenges.
Awesome. So now on to our prizes. So we mentioned our prizes before, and it's also included in our CAD participant package, but we'll go through them right now as a quick overview before we announce our winners. So first off, first place, there's a bunch of stuff. You'll receive $400 in cash, as well as an hour-long career development consultation provided by one of our amazing sponsors, Mako Design and Invent. You'll be able to choose from different consultations, whether it be for entrepreneurship or more so design. So thank you, Mako Design and Invent, for providing this prize for our first place winners. Second of all, we also have our Wolfram language. So Wolfram was able to give us a Wolfram Award, which essentially is a subscriptions to Wolfram 1 personal edition as well as the Wolfram Alpha Pro for a year. You'll also receive a Wolfram Award letter from Wolfram Research Inc., congratulating you on winning the first place prize. Next up for second and third place. So second place will have $320 in cash, pretty straightforward, as well as third place will have $260 in cash. And I might have said third, it was second place, that's $320 in cash. All of our prize winners will get a customized winner certificate with their name as well as their team and the design challenge that they won. So yeah, on to our design problems. So I will be passing it over to Adrian, who is our senior technical, to announce our design problem winners. Adrian, I don't think I can hear you.
How about now?
You're good now. You're good
All
now.
right, cool. Let's talk design problems. We have top 3 winners for each category in all the design problems, except for the electric vehicle problem, where we only have 2 winners, as there was a lot less demand for that problem. So if I can request a nice suspenseful slow burn for the reveals here, Lauren, that would be much appreciated. All right, let's talk about the electric vehicle problem first. In second place for the electric vehicle problem, we had a pretty unique solution about a compressor compressing some inert gases and creating a sort of heat reservoir. And for that one, the winners are, or sorry, the second place winners are Benchwarmers Heating Solutions. So congratulations, guys. Go ahead and we'll be in contact with you about that one, and you did a really good job. And now for the first place prize is just a group of 2 people who did some really amazing renders and some excellent manufacturing background work. So in first place, we actually have Invictus. So congratulations, guys. We were really impressed with your design. We thought it was actually quite feasible for implementing in the real world, and you just had some really great solid renders to show us that easily showed us how the design worked, and it was really cool. And maybe you should send this off to someone who works in the industry. I think it could actually work. So congratulations, Invictus. Sorry, excellent job. And we'll get into the next category here. So next one is Mission to Mars. This one was one of our popular ones. There was a lot of varying approaches to the problem with how specific people wanted to get into the problem for this one. So the solutions varied like astronomically. That's a pretty good pun to have here for the Mission to Mars. So in third place, we have Team Astro. So congratulations, Team Astro. You had some pretty solid renders of all the different environments that the travelers would be in on the way to Mars. So good work on that one. And I'll try and start mowing through these a little bit faster. In second place, we have one with a pretty cool name, Olympus Monsters. Congratulations on second place. Just a team of 2 of you. The judges were all really impressed with your design and thought you deserved second. So good job. And then in first place, with some very incredible simulations that I was just checking out earlier, is Team Bobot. So congratulations, Team Bobot. Everyone was really blown away by your designs and all your simulations that you had in here. I took a look at all the GIFs you guys put in there earlier, and I think the way you guys thought about the problem was really unique and creative. So excellent work. Good job. Now, let's talk about the Salford problem. So the Salford problem, given to us by Salford Group, thanks for the sponsor, Salford. There was a lot of very unique approaches to the problem. A lot of people actually came up with some purely mechanical solutions to the problem that were actually pretty feasible, and none of them were too similar from the others. So let's get into the top 3. In third place, we have McDonald's Tractor, team of 4, it looks like. So good job on that one, guys. The judges were pretty impressed with it. And it looks like you got a nice sort of screwing mechanism here. So that's awesome. And then in second place, we have Balancing and Linearization Systems. So congratulations on that one, guys. Looks like this is some pretty complex pneumatics you got going on here. So Good job on the technical aspect. And then last but certainly not least, we have in first place Transfarmers, which definitely one of the coolest names I've heard today. So congratulations on that one, guys. I really wish I could have seen the presentation on some of these ones, but can't see all of them. So awesome work, guys. Awesome work. Another team of 4 of you guys. So congratulations. And then we will get into our last problem. The most popular problem that we had at this Designathon was the Scuba emergency tool. A lot of people were all over this one. We had to have judges split between 2 separate categories just to judge all of them in time. So I think a lot of people came up with some very novel solutions and a lot of different ideas. And the idea, I think, for the problem was very well received by everyone. There was just so many different things I saw looking through all the submissions. So let's get into third place here. In third place, we have Designer Dogs. Aiden Simpson, Kenan Liu, Abel Chirune, sorry, I probably pronounced that wrong, and Huzafa Hyde. So congratulations on that. There's some really cool stuff going on with the scuba category this year. So congratulations on third, guys. Hope you enjoy the prize. Good work. And in second place, we have Disinfected Table. So you guys made you had some really awesome renders for all your design submissions, and the judges were deliberating on this for a long time. Trust me. So the decision was not easy for the scuba category. A lot of people, it took the judges quite some time to really try to be fair to all the submissions. And I'm glad. Thank you to all the judges for helping us with all these problems. I really appreciate all the unique perspectives that you guys were able to provide, and also the feedback that we were able to provide to all the groups. So good job, Disinfected Table. You've made a really awesome mask. Now, the final prize to be given for Designathon this year is first place for the scuba problem from 3 Hawaiian shirts. This is one I looked at pretty extensively with a CO2 cartridge mechanism for inflating a life vest, and it was really just an amazing design. You guys had some excellent presentation skills. The judges were really blown away by this one. So congratulations on all the hard work you guys did. 3 Hawaiian shirts. We hope to see you guys at the next Designathon. But that's it from me. I'll pass it over back to Jeff and Alman. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. So, Alman, do you want to take over for our sponsors?
Sounds good. So here off, we have our sponsors. So I kind of mentioned a lot of them before. So thank you, Wolfram Language, for sponsoring one of our prizes for first place, as well as Salford for sponsoring our problem, as well as some monetary amounts. Next up, we also thank Mako for sponsoring one of our prizes as well for first place, and Keller. And last but not least, we thank all of our other sponsors too, which is the ECCS for providing this platform for us to use, the MES, the Drain, as well as the Faculty of Engineering at McMaster University. We couldn't have done this or host this event without all of your support, whether it be through monetary values or other means. It is amazing, and thank you so much for being able to support this amazing event. So that basically kind of concludes our opening ceremony. So here are our social media. Please follow them. And I'll pass it over to Jeff to do some final remarks.
This is the slide that everybody has no idea what's about to happen on. So if you want to switch it over. So this year is a bit of a weird year for MDL. Everything's been going online. There's been a lot of changes. But we're also losing a lot of key members of our team. And I just wanted to take a moment just to kind of tell you a little bit about some of these folks, because you don't get to see them all in the online space, and it's not quite the same. So Sebastian has joined us just this year, and he's going to be moving on next year because he has a co-op. but he has been fantastic as part of the operations team. I have heard nothing but the best of things from Lauren about him. He's done so much in terms of having to plan the event, get the forms together, and sort of align everything so that this weekend could really come together. Another member of the team that unfortunately couldn't be here this weekend is Longshi. She's been here as long as I've been here. She has been a core member of the graphics team and has been leading it for years. Um, just one of the best designers that we've ever had, and she's defined a lot of the vision for MDL design over the years. Then we have Adrian and Val. I always pair the two of them together because this is quite the team. You always find these two together. Um, these guys are just amazing when it comes to the technical, when it comes to what workshops have become, what the CAD Designathon has become. um, these guys have been instrumental in doing it. And then lastly we have Lauren. She really is the machine that makes this all work. She does all the forms, all the planning, all the organization. She has been the operations backbone of this team for years. And through the work of all these individuals, this weekend was put together. And to be honest, I was concerned for the longest time what would happen to this team once everybody here left. There's a lot of experience here. Myself, Longshi, Adrian, Lauren, and Val have all been here for 4 to 5 years. We've all been here quite a while, but I've been extremely impressed with what the newer members of the MDL team, what our upcoming seniors, what they've all put together for this weekend. I have been extremely impressed, and I know that this club is going to succeed in the future, and I'm really, really excited with what they're going to do. I'm excited to see the return in person. I'm excited to see where that all goes. So I wanted to give a huge thank you to the MDL team members that are leaving, and I want to give a huge thank you to all the MDL team members that put this event together, that have really stepped up to the plate, and that are looking to lead this club forward. And last but not least, I want to thank all of you for coming out this weekend. It has been fantastic having you. It has been fantastic meeting you and seeing all your designs and seeing all the hard work that you've been put in. It's really been an incredible weekend. And as someone that's kind of done this for a while, this is my last designathon, and honestly, I could not have thought of a better way for it to end and for the weekend to happen. So I want to say thank you so much to all of you for being a part of this event and for coming out this weekend. So we hope that everyone, is safe if you're driving back anywhere, or is getting food because you've all been working throughout the weekend. It has been fantastic having you, and we wish you the best of luck for everything in the future.